So guys, just really wanted to share with you a little bit about, how we got started and the struggles we went through. You heard a little bit about it in the first video coming through this website. But we did it really rough. I've been involved in business all my life. Started at the age of 17, built the third largest wholesaler in the country of paper and cleaning products. And, due to the US dollar taking a dive in the year 2000, I lost everything I worked hard for 12 years and really walked out with over $1 million debt. It was, I'll never forget it. It was around June the year 2000. It was around my birthday, actually, so great birthday present. That I was watching everything fall apart right around me. And I was set to get married that same year. Well, I actually got married that same year in September. And, my bride at the time, my wife to be, was starting to struggle financially. We're losing the house, we're losing the cars, we're losing the assets that we had around us. And it was a great way to start a relationship, so to speak. So I don't know where you are in your life, but no matter where you are in life, I've got the philosophy of one door opens, one door closes, another door opens. And, so we were watching everything fall apart, and we got married in September, and my wife had to pick up extra shifts at work just to try and help us pay the bills. With $1 million debt, we had negotiated with the creditors to pay $10,000 a month worth of expenses. And, back in the year 2000, I think my wife was only making about $2,000 or $3,000 a month. So it was already, 3 or 5 times more than our income at that stage. And I'd apply for job after job after job because I didn't want to get involved in a traditional business again. I didn't want the headaches. And, I'd get rejected by job applications because, they had nobody to talk to but me because I was self-employed all my life. So they had no referrals to say, well, this is how good Roger is in his work ethics and what have you. And, they'd say, show me your resume. I tell them, I am the resume. I've been in business all my life. I've never worked for anybody. And, so after so many rejections with job after job application, I then said to my wife, look, we've got to look at a business again because reality is nobody's going to employ me. I can't show them the experience I have, but I can do something in a new business. But I don't want the headaches of a traditional business again. And so I started looking through the newspaper and I found a lot of work from home opportunities, selling all weird stuff, by the way. I've come across some weird stuff in that time. And, I came across this small ad that said work from home. I visited a website and I attended a Herbalife opportunity meeting, a live meeting in a function room with over 300 people at the time. And I heard amazing testimonies on the products, amazing testimonies with the business opportunity, people from all walks of life, from a housewife, mechanic to a lawyer, solicitor, all levels of, experience doing network marketing. And I thought, wow, it's even attracting high caliber people. And I thought, well, what have I got to lose? I'm $1 million in debt. Back then, it used to cost around $500 to get involved in Herbalife. And I thought, you know what, let's give it a go, see how we go. And we started very part-time. And, due to the mentoring, the training, the support structure, the system that we have, I made a couple of $1,000s in my very first month doing the business very part-time and not really knowing or understanding the products or the business for that matter. And, it grew from there. I went to international events, saw the bigger picture of what is possible with this amazing opportunity. And it was this little girl's story. She was 14 at the time that I heard in Las Vegas, which was my first international event. And really, I couldn't even afford to go to that event. I had to retail enough products to get there. So no money, no problem, no initiative to work. That's a big problem. And this 14-year-old girl got up on stage and she said she'd only been involved in the business for 4 months and she just qualified for a certain level in our marketing plan. And I was already 6 months in the business at the time. And I looked at this little girl and I looked at my wife and I looked at this little girl and I looked at my wife and I said, if this little girl can do it, we're going to get rich. And that was the turning point to my career in network marketing. And ever since then, our business has been booming. Sure, we've had the ups and downs. We've had the roller coaster ride like most network marketers do and go through, thinking of better ways to do things, better initiatives, better way to talk to people, better way to get customers, better way to get distributors. And, technology back then, 20 years ago, Facebook was just coming out around that time. Back then we used to chat with people on Google and Google Gmail, MSN or whatever it was called back then. Some of you who've been around long enough probably know what those things are. The younger people were probably looking going, what's MSN? What's that? So it's like a Facebook Messenger today. But, reality is we used to do that 20 years ago just to do whatever it took to create business. But today, with today's technology and advancements and through the funnel that we've organized for our organization, we have now people applying daily through the funnel to inquire to join our business opportunity, and that's really what this is all about. It's about enhancing and speeding up the process to help you become successful in your network marketing business. So if you haven't joined our downline yet or put your application in, fill in the application that's on either side of this screen. I'm not sure which side. But, fill it in, get on a call with us if you're really, really serious and want to speed up the process of getting involved with us. We will ask you a few questions, find out if you're a perfect fit for us. We do not take everybody on board. I make that very clear from now. You have to qualify to join our team. It's that simple. We will not take people who are going to waste our time, waste our energy, not willing to work. We're looking for serious people who want to change not only their lives, but impact other people's lives as a result. So I'll look forward to receiving your application. We'll talk to you guys very soon.